They claimed your prime years were behind you, but what if I told you that the true threat isn't aging itself, but rather the misconceptions surrounding it? Most individuals unknowingly adhere to advice that gradually diminishes their intimacy, disrupts their circulation, and deprives them of the connections they still yearn for. I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a leading authority in men's health, with over 60,000 patient consultations and decades of experience aiding seniors in reclaiming their energy, intimacy, and vitality without risky medications or surgical interventions. I've dedicated my life to understanding what the body genuinely requires after the age of 60, and my findings may astonish you. The real answer to declining desire and poor circulation isn't found in pharmacies. It might already be in your kitchen. Indeed, the solution is as natural, accessible, and potent as 4 straightforward fruits. These are not merely healthy snacks. They are clinically proven allies that can rekindle blood flow, enhance libido, and reinstate the closeness you seek in a gentle and natural way. In the next few moments, I will disclose exactly which 4 fruits they are and how to incorporate them into your life today to revive what you thought was lost forever. So stay tuned, this could change everything. Before we dive into these transformative fruits, ensure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you won't miss out on powerful health insights tailored for your golden years. If you find this information beneficial, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I read every response and aim to keep improving for you. Now, let's delve into the core of it. The 4 potent fruits that can enhance your circulation and rejuvenate your intimacy after 60. These are not miraculous pills. They are nature's silent champions, fruits that cooperate with your body instead of against it. The first one on our list might already be in your refrigerator. Red grapes, the circulation enhancer. There was a time in my practice when I thought only medications could rejuvenate circulation in aging patients. However, as I listened to my older patients and studied those who defied aging, I uncovered something remarkable hiding in plain sight. Red grapes. Not some exotic supplement or advanced solution, but simple, natural red grapes. These colorful little fruits may appear unremarkable, but they contain one of the most effective compounds for aging circulation, resveratrol. This natural antioxidant works deep within blood vessels, helping them relax and expand, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach your muscles, heart, brain, and yes, your intimate areas. What makes red grapes particularly special is their ability to restore blood flow precisely where aging tries to diminish it first, the lower body. As men and women age, it is common to experience cold feet, reduced responsiveness during intimacy, or fatigue that sets in more quickly than before. When blood flow is restricted, so too are energy, desire, and connection. Red grapes assist in reinstating that freedom. For older men, this fruit can be life-altering. Regular consumption of red grapes has shown promising results in enhancing erectile strength and duration, as resveratrol boosts nitric oxide, a vital compound needed for triggering and maintaining healthy erections. Unlike synthetic drugs, grapes achieve this naturally, gently, and without side effects. For women, red grapes improve vascular sensitivity and circulation in the pelvic region, which often diminishes over time. This translates to increased comfort, warmth, and a richer emotional experience during intimacy. It's about reviving not just function, but also feeling. What's truly astonishing is that something as ordinary as a bowl of grapes could restore what many believed was permanently lost. I've had older couples return months later, amazed at how a simple habit could reignite such a significant part of their lives. Each time I smile because it's not a miracle, it's good science and good choices. And we're just getting started, as the next fruit on this list isn't just a defender of circulation, It's also a fierce protector of your kidneys and a quiet guardian of your intimate health. Ready to find out what it is? Let's keep going. Cranberries, the kidney protector. If there's one fruit I used to undervalue, it was the cranberry. For years, I considered it merely a side dish during Thanksgiving, tart, red, and forgettable. However, over time, I began to see it differently. I listened to my older patients who remained strong, vibrant, and connected with their partners, and cranberries kept appearing in their stories. I delved into the research, and what I found transformed my understanding. Cranberries are remarkably effective protectors of the kidneys and urinary system, two areas that significantly influence a senior's ability to feel pleasure, maintain energy, and preserve intimacy. When kidney function declines, toxins accumulate, circulation slows, and inflammation invades areas we'd rather not discuss, leading to decreased drive, reduced sensitivity, and for men, a direct impact on erection strength and stamina. But cranberries act as natural defenders. They are rich in compounds that lower inflammation, clear the urinary tract, and help maintain blood vessel health, especially around the pelvic region. That's vital for keeping blood flowing freely where it's needed most. For men, this can result in stronger, more reliable erections since better kidney function supports healthy blood pressure and nitric oxide levels, two critical factors for sexual performance. For women, cranberries often lead to less irritation, more comfort, and greater confidence during intimacy, allowing both partners to feel secure and connected without the burden of chronic discomfort. I've had patients who quietly suffered from recurring urinary issues, dryness during intimacy, or a loss of sexual desire. They were relieved to discover that something as simple as incorporating cranberries into their diet provided them with relief they never thought possible. When you eliminate pain and pressure from the equation, connection becomes easier, and that connection is what enriches life after 60. Whether it's a handful of dried cranberries in your salad or a dash of unsweetened cranberry juice in the morning, this fruit deserves a spot in your routine, not just for your kidneys, but for your circulation, intimacy, and peace of mind. But what if there's a fruit that not only protects your insides, but also ignites a fire within, boosting energy and testosterone while helping your body remember its purpose? That's precisely what we'll explore next. Papaya, the energy reviver. There's something about papaya that radiates sunshine. Perhaps it's the golden orange hue or its smooth texture that evokes memories of warmer, simpler times. Beyond its sweet flavor lies a hidden strength that many over 60 aren't aware of. Papaya is one of the most potent fruits for rekindling male vitality and restoring blood flow throughout the body. I recall one older gentleman, a retired school principal, who came to me feeling frustrated, struggling with sleep, lacking energy, and intimacy with his wife had become more of a memory than a reality. He was eating healthily and walking daily, yet still felt depleted. That's when we introduced papaya into his daily regimen. Just a cup in the morning, blended with a bit of Greek yogurt, and within weeks he returned to my office smiling, with more than a few blushes. Something had changed. Papaya is packed with vitamins A, C, and E, along with powerful enzymes like papain that aid digestion and reduce inflammation. However, what truly sets papaya apart is its influence on testosterone production and circulation, particularly in older men. It helps the body naturally regulate hormones while enhancing blood vessel flexibility and oxygen delivery. This internal support leads to firmer, more sustainable erections and renewed physical energy. But it doesn't stop there. For women, papaya aids in balancing estrogen levels and improving pelvic circulation, alleviating dryness and discomfort, while enhancing arousal. It also supports the adrenal glands, your body's stress regulators, allowing you to enjoy intimacy without tension or fatigue pulling you away. What I adore about papaya is its accessibility. It's not a supplement or a pill. It's a fruit you can scoop with a spoon, savor in the morning, and feel working from the inside out. It gently restores confidence and connection without fuss, just steady, natural results. So if you're seeking a spark, not just in your body but in your relationship, papaya is your quiet companion. It may not promise explosions, but it often delivers something more enduring: vitality, warmth, and a desire to connect again. Just when you think fruit can't offer more, wait until you hear about the one that supports both your heart and hormones, while enhancing sleep, lightness, and deeper love. Cherries, the intimacy enhancer. There's something profoundly comforting about a bowl of cherries, their deep, almost velvet red color, or the way they encourage you to slow down. You don't just eat cherries, you experience them, and as it turns out, what they do inside your body is even more significant than their flavor. Years ago, I worked with a couple in their late 60s who had been married for over 40 years. They deeply loved each other, but something had shifted. The husband felt disconnected from his body, sluggish, frustrated, and quietly mourning the passion that once came easily. His wife, equally gentle and patient, missed their intimacy but didn't want him to feel pressured. They were ready to try something natural, so I recommended cherries. Yes, cherries, based on research, highlighting their incredible effects on circulation, inflammation, and sexual response. They didn't expect much, but they were open. 2 months later, they returned, more affectionate, more energized, and laughing like newlyweds. I knew why. Cherries contain robust antioxidants called anthocyanins, which have been shown to reduce inflammation in the arteries, boost nitric oxide production, and enhance vascular health throughout the body. This facilitates better blood flow, not just to your heart and brain, but to areas crucial for sexual arousal, sensation, and response. For older men, this translates to improved blood flow to the penis, enhancing erection firmness and duration without relying on synthetic medications. For women, cherries improve circulation to the pelvic region, making intimacy more comfortable, pleasurable, and emotionally fulfilling. But cherries don't just work on the body, they also soothe the mind. Rich in natural melatonin, cherries promote deeper, more restorative sleep. When you sleep better, your hormone balance improves, stress levels decrease, and emotional openness increases. These aren't merely biological changes, they are the quiet ingredients for lasting intimacy. 1. Of the most beautiful aspects of cherries is their gentleness. There's no jolt, no spike, just slow, steady nourishment. They soften your blood vessels, support your hormonal rhythms, and help synchronize your mind and body. In a world filled with pills and pressure, that kind of gentle healing feels like a gift. I've witnessed cherries transform relationships, not by fixing everything overnight, but by reopening the door to connection. They remind your body of its capabilities, and sometimes that reminder is all you need to feel close again. Now that you've learned about these 4 potent fruits, you might be asking, how do I begin? How can I make this real in my life without complicating my health routine? Well, the exciting part is that what follows will show you precisely how to incorporate these fruits into your daily life in a simple, sustainable, and enjoyable way. Here's how to start today. If you're still with me, it means something inside you is ready for a change. Perhaps you've been feeling slower, less connected, or just tired of hearing that this is merely part of getting older. But it isn't. Not entirely. Your body still wishes to respond, to heal, and with the right nourishment, it absolutely can. That's why I cherish this approach. We're not discussing radical diets, costly supplements, or overwhelming regimens. We're talking about fruit, real, whole, natural fruit that your body recognizes, craves, and responds to in ways that are subtle at first, but powerful over time. Start small. In fact, I encourage you to select just one of the 4 fruits we've discussed, whichever resonates with you the most. It could be a handful of sweet red grapes in the afternoon, adding dried cranberries to your salad or oatmeal, scooping fresh papaya for breakfast, or enjoying a few cherries in the evening as you unwind. There's no wrong way to begin, and there's no pressure to do everything all at once. What matters is consistency. Provide your body with a steady daily signal that you are choosing life, flow, and connection. Over the next few weeks, you may start to notice subtle changes, warmer hands and feet, a clearer mind, deeper sleep, and perhaps even a quiet spark returning in moments of intimacy. These are the signs, the whispers of vitality saying, "I'm still here. Here's something." Else I've learned from decades of working with seniors nationwide, it's never too late. I've witnessed men in their 70s reconnect with their partners after years of distance, and women rediscover comfort in their bodies, feeling beautiful, not because they reversed time, but because they nourished the life they still possess. Today, I invite you to look in your fridge, your fruit basket, or your next grocery list and perceive it differently. See fruit not just as food, but as a tool, a healing gift, a step forward. Let today be the day you begin, not because someone told you to, but because you deserve to feel good again, stronger, closer, and more alive than you ever thought possible. You've learned what to do. You've seen what's possible. Now the como é. Next step is yours, and I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way. So here we are. You've just discovered 4 everyday fruits, red grapes, cranberries, papaya, and cherries, that hold the quiet power to restore something profoundly personal, your energy, your intimacy, and your sense of aliveness. Not through artificial fixes or temporary boosts, but through natural nourishment that speaks to your body in a language it understands. Let me remind you, this isn't solely about fruit. It's about what the fruit symbolizes, a return to honoring your body, trusting its wisdom, and providing it with what it genuinely needs in these later years. Because at this stage of life, you deserve more than merely managing symptoms. You deserve to feel vibrant, to wake up with energy, to go to bed feeling connected, and to feel like yourself again, not who you were decades ago, but the best version of who you are now. Perhaps for years you've been told that it's normal to slow down, to feel distant, and to let go of closeness. But that doesn't need to be your narrative. The truth is, your body never truly forgets how to respond. It just requires the right support. That's where these fruits come in. They aren't cures or magic, but gentle, effective, and surprisingly, powerful allies. They restore circulation, lower inflammation, support hormonal balance, and reignite the spark of connection, physically and emotionally. And the best part, you don't need to change everything. Begin small. 1 serving of red grapes in the afternoon, a scoop of papaya at breakfast, a splash of unsweetened cranberry juice, or a few cherries before bed. Do it daily with intention, and observe what starts to shift, not just in your body, but in your confidence, your relationships, and your outlook on life. Because healing doesn't always arrive with fanfare, sometimes it comes quietly in a bowl of fruit, a renewed morning walk, a deeper night's sleep, and gradually those quiet changes evolve into a powerful transformation. This is your invitation, not to chase youth, but to reclaim vitality, not to fix what's broken, but to nourish what still thrives. You've dedicated a lifetime to giving to others. Now it's time to give something to yourself. Take the first step, not tomorrow, but today. Go to your fridge, visit your market, choose one of these fruits, and choose yourself. You are not done. Your heart still beats with purpose, your body still longs for connection, and your story isn't over. It's entering a new chapter. I'll be right here, cheering you on every bite of the way. If this message resonated with you, even just a little, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss another insight tailored for your health, energy, and joy after 60. In the comments below, type "I'm ready" if you're taking the first step today, whether it's with red grapes, cranberries, papaya, or cherries. And if you've already tried any of these, share your experience. Your story could inspire someone else to believe that it's not too late. The journey back to intimacy, vitality, and connection isn't one walked alone, and here, you're never alone. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, stay strong, and remember, your best days might still be ahead.